hello, my kings and queens. Welcome back to another video on the channel. So, it's been a while since, well, I'm talking about a while, it's been like 3 days since I uploaded my last video on this series where I go into each children character in my thoughts on them plus a possible ranking spot. And my last video, well, that wasn't my last video, because in my last video I talked about and I got strawberry sauce on my cheek. I just, I just ate breakfast, so today. But my last video was me talking about the Snow White live action remake from Disney and how I feel like at this point I'm just scared for this movie. But I haven't watched it, but yeah. But in my last video, when we talked about this series in particular, we talked about Duncan. And so today we're talking about Eva. So, yeah. So, I think Eva was definitely wasted potential. So, I'll just keep it at that and I'll wait until we get to the end of today's video for my thoughts on her. But before Wait, who's next after Eva? I think it's Ezekiel. Ezekiel. Hold on. I'm tired. I did not get no. I barely got any sleep last night. So in our next video, we'll be talking about Ezekiel, and that's exciting because he's also another character who I think deserved way better and who had so much potential. But we all know what happened to Ezekiel. I'll talk about that in his video coming up. So, also today might be the day where I record my Queen of Was video, so you might see me wearing the same shirt and also the same background. Well, this is my background not for all videos, but you might see me wearing the same shirt, and I'm pre-recording it because I really want this to be out on March 31st. So, I'll be pre-recording a video where I announce that the first video of Queen of Lives is out now, and you can just go watch it. I'll put it in the link box down below in that video coming up, because I want it to release on March 31st, but if not, then it will be released on April 10th. So, before we get into today's video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and comment down below on what you think about Eva. And with that in mind, let's get into a mini introductory. If you want to know where I get my information from, I get it from the Total Drama fandom site. So if you want to go and look at any character profile you want to, go to your search browser and click new tab and type up the Total Drama fandom. I don't know how to screen record, so I'm just gonna wait for it. Search up Total Drama fandom or Total Drama wiki. Either way, it works. And I'm not talking about Wikipedia. So if you search that up, you'll be able to you'll be able to have you'll be able to see you'll be able to see what pops up, and you click on the Total Drama wiki from the fandom site, fandom.com, https slash slash totaldrama.fandom.com. Click on the link that first pops up. Do not click the Wikipedia. Click on the fandom site. You click on that, and you're immediately directed to the home screen. And you'll be able to scroll down and see a picture of the new cast, and you'll also be able to see all the news and events. And then if you scroll down again, you'll be able to see the hosts, which are Chris, Chef, and Dawn. I might group Chris and Chef together in just one video because there's a whole lot to say about them, and Dawn will just get his own separate videos. And then you'll scroll down again and see all the contestants from the first generation all the way to the Redonkulous race contestants. There's a lot. If you scroll down, if you're interested in the Total Drama Rama biographies, click on any one of those characters, and then you can also click on the seasons and the spin-offs. So, yeah, safe to say that it is a lot, but if you are a hardcore Total Drama fan like me, these wiki pages are definitely worth the read. So let's get into Eva's mini introductory. Eva was a camper on Total Drama Island as a member of the Killer Bass. She did not compete on Total Drama Action or Total Drama World Tour, but appears as a commentator in the Total Drama Aftermath. She was seen with the original contestants on a yacht in the first episode of Total Drama Revenge of the Island. So, yeah, here is what Eva looks like. Okay. So Eva is a tall, muscular female with black hair tied into a ponytail, hazel eyes, and this blue, like this navy blue sports set, and she with knee-high socks and black sneakers. So she is a female, like I mentioned. She has black hair and hazel eyes, and her label is the female bully, and she was in 21 episodes overall. So, Eva might have the lowest amount of episodes in. No, wait, no, I'm sorry. No, it's Blaney. So far in this series, Eva is just the second lowest. Blaney was in 10 episodes. Eva's in 21 episodes. Okay. Okay. In Total Drama Island, she was on the Killer Bass, and originally she was eliminated in the episode The Big Sleep, and she was 21st place until Chris brought her and Izzy back for a chance to compete in a game, automatically placing her in the merge, where she was eliminated again in the same episode she debuted back in. She was eliminated in No Pain, No Game, and she got 12th place overall. And she has not competed in a season since. So, in her additional information, she is friends with Izzy and Noah. And she is enemies with Laney, Bridget, Courtney, Ezekiel, Heather, Justin, Lashana, and Lindsay. And in her family, she has her parents, and she is voiced by Julia Chantry. Which, fun fact, if you watched the movie Mean Girls, she's actually the girl who kissed a hot dog. You learn something new every day. That made my day when I found that out. So that's pretty cool. Let's get into her personality. Although Eva is very competitive and physically strong, she is often overly violent and aggressive. She is also deranged and is known to have a short temper and violent ways of exhibiting her anger. Part of the reason why she didn't audition for Total Drama was the curve in mileage she has. She enrolled in anger management classes after her first elimination and has since shown she is capable of making friends, albeit not very many. Eva is also very willing to admit when she has taken her anger too far and will admit she is in the wrong. In general, she's not very emotional and is almost never seen displaying feelings, utter anger, and indifference. Now, this is where I will get a little bit negative about the voice acting. I think Julia Chantry did a good job of voicing Eva. It's just that there's not much to go on because Eva barely speaks. She's in 21 episodes overall, and I think she only speaks in, I don't know, like 5 episodes. It's not good. I do still think that she is phenomenal, of course, but there's just not much to go on. But I still have nothing but nice things to say about her. It's just that there's not much to go on about, so I just hit my microphone. Oh my god. But let's get into Eva's journey, her very, very brief journey throughout Total Drama Island. Eva immediately strikes fear into the campers when she arrives, and is later placed on a killer bass. While her team is deciding who to kick out, she joins Bridget in confronting Ezekiel when he makes sexist comments, choking him to make her point, and yelling at Ezekiel to enlighten her on what his comments about women being inferior meant. By the big sleep, Eva's short temper and violent nature begins to earn her the dislike of her team. Heather notices this and uses it to her advantage by stealing Eva's MP3 phone. Yes, that's how old the show is. It came out in 2007. I was born in 2011. I'm 13 years old. You can tell that this was old because they have MP3 players and they make very, very sensitive jokes about Lashana, who is black. Need I remind you? So, it was an era. It was an era. So, Unable to find her MVP free player, Eva throws a tantrum and frantically searches the cabin for her possessions, scaring the campers and accusing some of them of stealing her beloved item. Her behavior wins the night's vote, and she is eventually eliminated. Eva remains vengeful towards her entire team, calling them backstabbing traitors before leaving the island. While in the boat of losers, she reconciles that her anger got the better of her, but still remains bitter towards her team and vows revenge on them. I kind of feel bad for Eva, I won't lie. Eva is eventually brought back by Chris in No Pain, No Gain, claiming that she was a fan favorite, but in reality, Chris just liked her for her drama potential. Well, that dang. At this point, the teams have merged and the cabins are separated by gender. Eva immediately directs all her hatred towards Bridget, the sole female BAS member left on the island. Throughout the episode, she gives insults and death threats to Bridget, constantly referring her as a two-faced, low-life backstabber. She also riles up other campers like Heather and Lashana, whom the latter had stepped in to defend Bridget. In the challenge, Eva forces Lindsay to give cruel torture to Bridget, who is spared when Jeff takes her place. When Bridget performs well of her torture it is giving a choice on who to go next, all the campers chant for her to pick Eva. They literally chant it. They are messy. Bridget agrees that Eva has to last one round with Sasquatch and Aqua in a crate for 10 seconds. To everyone's surprise, Eva not only survives, but she ends up tearing Sasquatch and Aqua's fur to give herself a fur hat and boots. Despite performing well in the challenge, in the end, Eva loses to Lashana in a sudden death round. At the elimination ceremony, almost every camper ends up voting for Eva, while she herself votes for Heather. Eva proves too troublesome to handle, and she has to be subdued and put in a straitjacket in order to send her away. They have to restrain her because she was so violent, and she threatened in a confessional that if people vote for her, she would threaten to send them home in body bags, meaning that she will kill them. What? What? No! Eva? Eva? No. 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 As Eva is driven off, she attempts to disclose the truth about Izzy's whereabouts in the past few episodes, implying Izzy had actually stayed to play the losers rather than the wild as she had claimed. This is a throwaway joke, and we don't know. This is like the biggest throwaway joke of Total Drama Island, and we don't know where Izzy was, which is actually crazy. But I guess they did not want the campers to know about Play Day Losers until they were eliminated. So I guess that's understandable, but still. Eva appears again in Hot Capture / After Your Dock of Shame, depending on which region you live in, along with the other eliminated contestants. She is noticeably less belligerent than before and has finally discovered that the true culprit behind her elimination is Heather and has redirected her rage in accordance. She notices other campers and bad mouthing Heather and is occasionally adds an insult, such as Heather being a conniving, backstabbing little witch, and later saying Heather can kiss my butt, and that she will enjoy watching Heather go down. When asked about she was rooting for, she picks Duncan due to liking his bitches, dodgeball strategy, and his style overall. Eva returns for the finale along with every contestant, where she is one that beats Sport Gwen even after Owen announces his plans to hold a yacht party. Yes, I'm pretty sure the only character who we covered in this series who was there when this happened was Cody, and he stayed by Gwen's side. Bridget was on Gwen's side, but then she switched. So no, Bridget. In the promotional clip for Total Drama Island, Eva appears to have become friends with Gwen as our scenes getting its hands together. When Chris announces the surprise final challenge, Eva is shown teaming up with Izzy and Noah to acquire the $1 million. It appears that Eva has much better control of her anger and is less prone to overreacting and minor annoyances. She has no problems being criticized by Noah and complies with Izzy's order to wear deer outfits, even saluting her. When the trio get a hold of a case, they encounter Justin, who uses his powers to make the girls hand the case over. She becomes bitter at Justin and threatens to crush his skull, and later helps her comrades to take him down. In the end, Eva is one of the campers who does not make it to the dock in time and fails to qualify for the next season. And that's where Eva's journey in terms of competition ends, but she still has appearances throughout Total Drama Action and Total Drama World Tour and her cameo in Revenge of the Island. So it's uh while the other contestant Eva does compare with the other contestants who did not return in the Aftermath 1 Trent's Descent, where she is on a talk show hosted by Bridget and Jeff. She calls in posing as an Eva fan, saying that she shouldn't want to Drum Island, but Bridget quickly cuts her in half. Eva is hilarious. I'm sorry. Eva is underrated, and a lot of people tend to underlook her comedian moments because it's so funny to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm a sick person. I don't know. Despite Eva's alleged friendship with Gwen, she does not support either her or Trent about their breakup, saying she is on Team Eva. She is one of the few people to vocally announce their annoyance to the finale due to a tie, and the Aftermath hosts have no idea what to do. After Harold Steinberger also ended a tie, Eva angrily announces that she is bored and tells Bridget and Jeff to make the decision already. That's how I feel when watching Aftermath 4. That's how I feel. It's boring. Probably the worst finale in the entire show. I'm sorry. It's boring. And I love action. Don't get me wrong, but that finale was boring. And when they're 17 years old now, time skip, one year later after the events of Island in Action, you get what I'm trying to say. In Celebrity Man at Total Drama Action Reunion Special, Eva is shown to have grown stronger after Total Drama Action and is shown pulling a bus using only her teeth. She still has a slight temper as she dislikes being in the spotlight and went into a frenzy when she is attacked by the paparazzi and her fans. Her actions inspired a blog to find pictures of Eva's biggest freakouts. She oddly disappeared from all the major group shots towards the end of the special, but is apparently one of the 8 who went to go get help after the bus crash, along with Justin, Katie, Sadie, Beth, Trent, and Jeff and DJ Survivor. She did not appear again until the group arrived at the Celebrity Manhunt studio, and is easily the most upset when she found out that she was ineligible for Total Drama World Tour, along with people who go to get help. She expressed her frustration by throwing random equipment through the studio, at one point hitting Josh in the head with a camera while he was trying to sign off. Dang. And that's it for Total Drama Action. What you say? What about Total Drama World Tour? Well, it's basically the same thing as last season, so let's get into it. In Aftermath Bridget over troubled water, Eva is once again a member of the peanut gallery. Despite her frustration last season, she and the rest of the non-contestants are glad to not be on the show. It is shown that Blaine Lee hired Eva to be the main field correspondent for the Aftermath show. A clip is shown of Eva interviewing Hamish McTavish, a Scottish man living near Loch Ness who claims to have seen Duncan, who has been missing since his elimination. She has a hard time understanding him because of his thick Scottish accent. Eva loses her patience and storms off after throwing her microphone to the ground before it rebounds and hits the man's groin. The Drama Brothers are chased out of the studio by obsessed fangirls. Eva makes a report of the band's situation, but fed up with Blaney's questions and stormed off after throwing her microphone to the ground, which rebounds and injures another innocent bystander. At the end of the episode, as Lily gets sorted out, the studio, Jeff and Bridget were making out. Eva signs off the show. However, she sings off key and once again storms off in frustration after kicking around the lamp. Oh, I guess that's what it was. I wrote that this was like a random ball that was lying around. It was a round lamp. I am so dumb. Okay. In Aftermath of the Telethon, she is seen helping with donation call to help rebuild the flame. She, along with the others, are attacked by animals that was hurt because of DJ's curse. During the trivia roll, Eva is He's tied with the rest of the peanut gallery over the shark pit until Izzy defuses a time bomb. After the bomb explodes, she is seen lying on the Jumbotron in the back of the studio. In Aftermath After Mayhem, Eva pushes Beth aside while lining up for the second chance challenge. Upon finding out that she attempts another normal can of peanuts and does not qualify for the challenge, Eva angrily crushes her can. So in my fanfic, Eva did qualify for the second chance challenge, but I had some people were still in the game, and like Shauna took Bridget's cannon roll, getting sexual polls again. I'm sorry, getting flown to Siberia against her will. So Since Lashana took Bridget's canon role, she was not there. And so I had to Eva take her place instead. She still didn't get put back in. Blaney is still in her canon world tour role. I just wanted to put that in there. In Hawaiian style, Eva chooses to support Cody over Heather and Alejandro like most contestants. However, she is later transferred to Team Heather by Bridget along with Lashana, Owen, and Justin because Bridget feels pitiful due to Heather being devoid of any supports. In Hawaiian Punch, Eva watches Cody face Alejandro in a tiebreaker and laughs at Heather when she's tied up. After Alejandro won the challenge, she glares at him for almost killing Cody. After the winner is declared, Eva is seen running down a volcano with everyone else is swimming away from the island after the volcano erupts, and yeah, we got her cameo in Revenge of the Island. Evo cameos on the yacht along with other first generation competitors. She appears along with Shauna, Harold, and DJ who are all dancing, and Duncan and Glenn who are making out. She, however, is just standing there motionless and has her arms crossed with no expression on her face. And that's it. This is 21 minutes, and I don't think I have enough spots to put TikTok sounds in. So I feel so yeah. This is a really short video. It'll probably should be still be short. So we have her audition tape, which I will link down below, and on like my other videos, I can't really link any exclusive clips down below because Eva is not in any exclusive clip, at least to my knowledge. So I will link her audition tape down below, and that's probably all I'll be um what's all I'll be that's probably all I'll be um linking because this is only this is the only thing I could find. So here is Eva's audition tape. After finishing 60 pull-ups, Eva starts her audition by saying she's the only girl in school to do more than 10 pull-ups and take anything Total Drama Island has in store for her. She is then hit in the head by a basketball and someone off screen. She immediately runs off screen to get revenge out of that person. The video cuts off briefly and comes off Eva nonchalantly returning and saying that she would be a prime choice for a contestant on Total Drama Island as a strong athlete who gets along with everyone. She then asks the camera if he can edit out the benefit of her rage, to which the camera nods and even nods contentedly. That obviously didn't happen because we still see Eva walking off and beating someone off. So, and here is Eva's Camp TV design. Okay, here we go. Eva was one of the campers to appear on Camp TV. Her design is completely different from her current one. While her current design is that of a muscular, athletic, and brutish woman, older design was much thinner. Overall appearance and outfit that is similar to Heather's, as well as the facial structure similar to Duncan's. And like the others, she has trivia, which I think I could probably do. So we're actually going to read the trivia this time around. Eva, Katie, and Sadie are the only original contestants to not compete in Total Drama Action or Total Drama World Tour. In addition, she, Katie, Sadie, and Blaney are the only original contestants to compete in only one season of the series. Eva is one of the three of the original contestants to only be placed on one team, the others being Jeff and Sadie. Eva is one of 7 characters in the franchise to return this season after previously being eliminated. The others being Izzy, Owen, Duncan, Dakota, Jeff, and Brody. Eva is one of 5 contestants known to not be named to Canada since her biography on the official site since she was born in a small village in the Houston area. The others being Alejandro, who is from Spain, according to what is stated by Blaney and after Bridget Underwater. DJ, who was born in Jamaica, Justin, who was born in Hawaii, and Jasmine, who was born in Australia. Eva, along with Jeff, Bridget, Chef Hatchin, and Izzy, are the only characters to sign off an episode of a show besides Chris. Eva and DJ are the only original contestants to not be romantically involved with another contestant, whether it is one-sided or mutually, though she has been shown to fall for Justin's charms like many others. Eva is one of 4 contestants not qualified for Total Drama World Tour, yet also staying with the others being Jeff, Justin, and Trent. Eva is one of 4 characters to have a unibrow, the others being Brick, Chef Hatchet, and Duncan. Eva is the only female with a unibrow. Eva is one of 4 contestants who were shown to have armpit hair. The others are Chet, Jacques, in Owen, and she's the only female competitor to have armpit hair. Eva was the first female ever to be eliminated for the show. Eva was the only contestant to be competing during the merge Total Drama Island that did not qualify for Total Drama Action. In addition, Eva, Jeff, and Trent are the only contestants competing during the merge Total Drama Island that did not qualify for Total Drama World Tour. Along with Eva, Bridget, Jeff, Izzy, Lashana, and Owen are the contestants that made the merge of Total Drama Island that did not qualify for Total Drama All Stars. What? Eva is the first contestant in the entire franchise to return after her initial elimination and the only one to be eliminated in the 7th episode she returns, making her return the shortest period out of any returnees. Eva has the lowest competition run any female contestants for Total Island, having only 4 episodes where she actually competed her. And tying her with Ezekiel for both of them having the lowest participation rate out of any of the original cast. Eva is the first contestant to be voted out twice. According to her biography, Eva has starred for a few action movies as a stunt. According to her Total Drama Island biography, Eva's heroes are Cleopatra, Catherine the Break, and the black-footed mongoose, and that's it. So, if they don't have, I guess I could have done this for Blaney, but I was just too tired that day. The video was already kind of long. So if the character that we're covering in this on the video in this series that was not enough episodes, I will go ahead and do the trivia for them. But that was Eva's journey throughout whole drama, and here are my thoughts on Eva. Eva had wasted potential. I She's not one of my favorites. I'm not the hugest fan of her, but she is funny, and I wish that they would have brought her back in a more prominent role. So that was sad. But if I were to rank her, I gotta get my book. Just the oh no! Oh my god! I fell off. Okay, I'm gonna hold this. I'm gonna hold this. Okay. Okay, there we go. So Eva lands at 15th place, so she is right before the characters I actually like. So still at the highest placement in the series so far, Bridget remains the highest in terms of which I like, and Courtney still remains as the lowest. Who's gonna dethrone Bridget? In the next video, we're talking about Ezekiel, and I'm going to try to pre-record my first Queen of What Is video. So if you see the fact that I'm wearing the same shirt as in today's video, that's probably why. So yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and comment down below on what you think about Eva. And until next time, oh my god, bye my kings and queens, and I gotta fix my microphone.